Come celebrate our history.
Come celebrate originality.
Come celebrate education.
Come celebrate the Treasure Coast.
Come celebrate inspiration.
Come celebrate world cultures.
Come celebrate our vision.
Come celebrate innovation.
Come celebrate friends.
Come celebrate our future.
Come celebrate the Vero Beach Museum of Art.
The Vero Beach Museum of Art was conceived more than 20 years ago by forward-looking people here in the Vero Beach community. They dreamt of a special place where people of all ages could explore the history of world cultures and art through interesting and exciting exhibitions, where they could discover treasures that they had only read about, where they could laugh with new friends and old, where they could share resources to make the museum the most vibrant cultural resource here on the Treasure Coast.
The museum's building a collection of important works of American 20th and 21st century American artists, particularly through the efforts of the Athena Society, which is a membership organization established to acquire works like this for the museum. We hope to build a major collection here in Vero Beach that we can be proud of and love as part of our museum.
Exhibitions are at the core of the museum's mission and our audience development efforts. Each year we bring works of art to Vero Beach which represent world cultures and internationally recognized artists. The past 2 years have brought record numbers of visitors through our doors, which is a testament to the community's desire for and support of arts and education. The museum is well on its way for building an admirable collection. In recent past we have added paintings by Jane Peterson and sculpture by Howard Bentray, as well as a contemporary artist, Jim Dine, to the permanent collection.
I'm a musician, I'm a trombone player, and I know that for a fact that those types of mediums, whether it's music, art, drama, dance, singing, all those mediums are great confidence builders. And I've noticed that our kids who at one time, when they talk with you, they wouldn't look you eye to eye, they would talk with their head down. But now, since they know that their picture is on the wall of Vero Beach Museum, they feel very confident and say, that's my picture. And when they experience that type of good feeling on that level, then it increases as life goes on. An old adage that I think about quite a bit when I talk about programs, I don't want to give a person a fish to eat for a day, but I want to teach them to fish so that they can eat for a lifetime. And that's what the Vero Beach Museum is doing, is teaching these kids how to fish. Who knows? We may have a magnificent artist or sculptors or whatever coming out of this program because we are teaching them how to fish. And some of these kids would not have that exposure if it were not for the Vero Beach Museum.
I guess the most exciting part for me is the art school. When we first looked at Vero Beach and I saw those 2-story north light windows in the education wing, I was thrilled and I knew I wanted to be part of it. The museum means a great deal, and I think that that's the reason we have over 500 artists, working artists in this small community. You can't believe the amount of artists that live here. Art is critical to the development of the way a person thinks. Most of the young people today are bombarded with visual stimulus, and they passively accept it. Everything that they do is passive. They are receiving the information, and some of it sticks, some of it doesn't. Art is just about the only thing where you have to reach inside yourself. And I think that when the child experiences this, and the child goes through this experience of making this part of themselves and bringing something forth from that, that child is going to be a more fully integrated human being. It's going to be more mentally balanced, more reflective, and more imaginative in their approaches to the problem-solving crises that come up in their lives.
I've always been interested in art, and I think the fact that the museum was here made a difference when we decided to move to Vero. I like the artwork, I like the ambiance here, I like the people here. And it's just a good way for me to have become part of this community. Unfortunately, in today's world, children don't get art at all in the classroom, so we can provide the art experience for them here. This is a place where all children can succeed, where they can learn about creative thinking, and also it helps them promote self-esteem, which leads to confidence in later life. The most rewarding aspect has probably been the people I've met, and I've had the opportunity to learn new skills in far as putting together events and programs. And that's something that'll be with me for the rest of my life.
I became chairman in November of '86. The museum gives a wonderful quality of life. The emphasis on culture in this community is extreme, and the museum plays a big role in that, offering cultural experiences, which adds to the quality of life.
It adds a sense of culture to people. When you view a piece of artwork or anything, it's almost like you can feel what that person was feeling when they painted it. At school, pretty much they just give us the assignment and say, here, do it. At the museum, they take us out into the museum, teach us the history of the art.
I think it's important. Yeah, to me it's very important because you can learn different stuff out of art besides just science and math. You can learn stuff. You can learn math and art too, with the colors and everything. I like coming to the museum because it's a perfect opportunity for us to hang out with our friends and also enjoy learning new ways to do art. The most important thing that I've learned about art is that there's a whole different types and styles and ways that you can put things together. And if you use your imagination, then you can do just about anything with art.
My mom thinks when I grow up I might be a really good artist.
We look forward to our Saturday museum art show trip. And it's always something. It's always something different. You know, not just paintings and what have you, but the glass work and sculpture and what have you. And she's learning the different art forms.
Vero Beach is an incredibly generous community that will enable this museum to move forward and provide something for everyone. You can make a difference in the lives of our children, the lives of our family, and the future generations of our community.
We really need to sustain this. We have the resources together to do this and to build this institution to new levels. So come and celebrate the Vero Beach Museum of Art.
Come celebrate creativity.
Come celebrate our history.
Come celebrate imagination.
Come celebrate opportunity.
Come celebrate friends.
Come celebrate world cultures.
Come celebrate education.
Come celebrate innovation.
Come celebrate history.
Come celebrate our future.
Come celebrate the Vero Beach Museum of Art.